Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 30. Cannot believe we've been doing this for 30 plus weeks now. We have taken a few breaks. So I think we're on like week 34, 35 of this. But yeah, we got a lot to get into. First things first is we are short two players of the normal cast tonight. Unfortunately, Austin has COVID and Mousy is sick. So both of them are sick still. So we will be without Beep and Elka. I will be doing what I can to man Elka and hopefully not get her arrested, killed, and or worse. And then whenever like I said, whenever Squirtle is ready to come back and play, the seat will always be open for him, but he is going through some family stuff. So until further notice, he's gonna be not playing. So if anybody was wondering where he went, he's dealing with a bunch of life stuff right now. But anyways, Corrigan, welcome on in. Thank you for hopping in here right away. We got a few things to go over. First things first is that merch store's up. If you guys want to go check that out, I'm constantly updating. We are going to be doing some like specials and stuff coming on pretty soon with like discount codes and stuff like that. And I'm also adding in I'm going to be trying to add in a new like merch line, like a different design and everything here pretty soon. I have one in mind. It's just a matter of putting it like quote unquote pen to paper. So look forward to that. I will be announcing that on Twitter and whatnot whenever that comes out. Third off, I'd like to announce that we've officially been approved to be put on Apple Podcast. So I will be starting to upload our podcasts onto Apple Podcasts here fairly soon. I'm just waiting to hear how to do that. I have to figure out how to do that. But we will be uploading there very, 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 very soon. It was apparently it was part of like an approval process that took a while, but we finally got approved, and now we can upload to that. So looking forward to that. But anyways, I think that's it. We are gonna get right into tonight's episode. I know we're running a little late tonight, but that was because I was trying to figure out if I was even gonna run it tonight because of the missing two players and potentially a third because I hadn't heard if Bingo was gonna be in or not. But I will let's go ahead and get right into it. And we'll see how everyone else is doing.
4,
You're
3,
behind.
2,
You're
1.
you're behind.
Live.
You're behind. You're like 4 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I only heard your countdown, so
You're showing the wrong screen, by the way.
no, I'm not. Oh, I am. It's showing the. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Oh, yeah. For some reason, it's showing. I'm drinking it's a Yingling traditional lager. Nope, that's that one. There it is. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously we are missing one of the people who are here in action. The other one is Beep is off on the boat and or somewhere around the city. We don't know. He just kind of slipped away as you guys were heading into the city. But lest we left off, you guys were traveling through the sky on your way to Ebrax and the home city of Zane, Senva, the capital city of Ebrax, where you found an almost peculiar, like cylindrical, like almost definitely made with magic, smoke signals coming up out of the Sandosha swamp. That is when all of you collectively decided to go lower and check out who was SOSing and or what these smoke signals are for. That is where you found a curious withered gentleman went by the name of Chuck. Quickly Zane realized the identity of Chuck being that of a Ebraxian council of Ebrax seat holder that went missing over 25 years ago. After some debate and in some semi-infighting, deciding whether or not to bring him onto the ship, you eventually did, in fact, bring him onto the ship and took him to Senva, where you landed in the city of invention, literally the oldest city in known Ammriel. You made it there. That is where you checked in with basically with the customs, the hall of immigration, where you met a curious uh, automaton slash warforge that was the front desk clerk, which immediately gave all of you a realization of this is just kind of what this place is like. You then made your way to the Platinum Ring, where you were greeted into the home um, of the Nolan family. That is where you met a elderly Madame Noland, which happened to be the mother of Chuck. That is where Chuck learned the unfortunate passing of his father and his wife. Chuck then went off the deep end and immediately sucked the life out of his mother using some form of necromantic spell, immediately turning her into an undead zombie. That is when the home defense Warforge swept in, and you guys had a slight bout with that. And now we are where we left off was you being surrounded by the city defensive Warforges surrounding you with um, a fairly scrawny, about same height as Zane, but fairly scrawny, what looks to be humanoid, black skin, like charcoal gray complexion skin, with large black horns that curl backwards on his head. He has a fairly short black tail that reaches out, kind of a small tail, like a small in like I guess in for lack of better term girth, tail that pretty skinny tail that goes out, and he immediately looks down and just out loud says, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
You don't look too well, Dad.
All right, Sentry, stand down. I know this one. And you'll see him like glide down.
This means we're safe.
You'll see him like glide down on the current Warforge he's standing on, except the head of the Warforge that he's standing on will pop off, and like a little bit of a hovering, just the head of this Warforge will hover down with him standing on it, and he'll land right in front of you, Zane, and he'll just like look at you and just and like do the whole like father like shoulder, grab both of your shoulders. Well, you're still weak as shit, I see.
Or he will move out of the way.
Don't let him go anywhere. I'm going to point back to Chuck.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. And he'll like wave his fingers, and you'll see like this little blue, blue glowing, magical like spell being cast from his hand. And immediately you'll see like this bluish band just go straight over Chuck's mouth. He's cast silence on Chuck to prevent any incantations.
As much as I would love to have better moments with you, I can show you why this happened.
Hold. Quickly. Looking at all of you, the only one I know is you. Obviously, you're my son. Are these your friends?
Yes.
What?
Or he's currently trying to rip this arm off or wherever the weapon is.
Oh, he'll immediately see that. Let me.
I reach for my rapier and realize it's not there.
It's on my side, broken.
Right. Yeah,
my dagger.
You'll see that. Ori, so you're trying to rip this arm off. He's gonna immediately look at you and be like, "It's probably not the best idea, but if you want it," and he'll snap his fingers, and the arm will just pop off as he does that.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's not yours. Reason why,
What?
as I don't want you damaging my machines. You just ripping it off would damage this irreparably, and I'd have to create a whole new one.
Father, this is Chuck Noland behind me, who you unreasonably silenced.
Oh yes, I'm well aware who Mr. Noland is. The second he checked into the city, we were alerted. Um,
We have a problem, though.
what's that?
The reason this happened is we got him home because we found him in the swamp
Okay.
on the way here. He killed his mother, and she's inside, uh, unalived as a zombie.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Um,
At this point, I'm probably like holding her back with my spear.
okay. Do me a favor then. Roll a strength check. Actually, make it athletics. Let's see. Okay. What is a zombie's dexterity? -3. Okay.
Ooh. Well, this might work still.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What did you roll? 8. Yeah, definitely. I rolled a 10, so you beat it. Yeah, you're able to hold her back as she's like trying to reach out and like grab at anything in front of her. She's trying to reach back and grab you, but her hands are bouncing off your scales, no issue. So as your father looks around, I'm gonna have to fill out so much paperwork. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, Zane,
With this official stuff.
Zane, just go, take your friends, go to the house,
Okay.
because never mind. And as he looks up, as you see him, he's looking up, and on a flying platform, you see another familiar face. You see a red scaled figure, quite large, probably about 7-8 feet tall. And you immediately recognize him as the Artificers Guild Master, Luca Satyrus. And he just looks down and he's and behind him are what looks to be about 10 city guards that are actually most of them are Warforged, except for one. One of them is is another familiar face to you, Zane. That being a fairly large woman, with like this really dark sapphire blue, sparkly skin. She has a very long tail that ends in like a trident, and she has horns, like these dark, like brown horns that are coming off of her head. 2 of them going off to the side that curl up, and then one going straight from the center of her head, curling backwards. She has like this really dark, beautiful, long black hair, and she looks down and she's, why is it every time you come to this damn city you cause issues? For once, I wanted to have a moment where seeing my son wouldn't cause me, your father, and your precious guildmaster here. I am so sorry, Luca.
Not the issue here, mother.
To fill out paperwork. I don't care what the issue is. Are you talking about this little scumbag down here that killed his mother? Yeah, we already learned that she expired the second she did, thanks to that Warforge that your friend seemingly destroyed.
I had a part in it too, but that is because it targeted us first to protect the man who murdered his mother.
Me, but that thing attacked me, and I'm sorry, I'm a royal. I'm gonna fucking guard my ass.
Why do you say that every day? Like we know.
We
I don't know.
Sorry.
Because she probably needs to know.
So can I keep this or not? I'm just. He's just
To be
saying.
fair, the Warforge targeted us first.
And you'll see the Dragonborn man. He's, now that everybody else is going to go look at him, he'll start to slowly float down on his little floating platform. And these are like, the best way I could describe these machines is that they're like They're kind of like hoverboards, like IRL hoverboards, except they have like except they're maybe big. They're a little bit bigger at base, and they have like a rail to hold on to, and like a center panel. And he floats down, and he just like as he lands, he just like steps off, and as he steps off, you see that this guy is ancient, like the frills coming off of his scales. Zane, you're aware of how of his importance to the city, but immediately he just looks around. Well, yep, we're gonna have to take them all in.
What?
And he's gonna point, and all the Warforged around are going to immediately shoot these magnetic chains out of their chest. I'd like, if you want to try to resist these chains, I'd like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, my character sheet's not even up. Hold on.
Are any of you sorry, before you make this save, and I know Vatan already made the save, but before you make the save, are any of you resistant to lightning damage?
No, I'm not.
That I'm aware of.
No.
Okay, are any of you never mind. Actually, just make the save then if none of you are resistant.
Can become non-existent.
I'm not resisting.
You're not resisting? Okay.
Nope.
Dex.
I know how this place works. I won't even bother.
Okay.
Oh, that's wrong. 23.
23. Okay. Well, I got him roll for Elka. Oh, God. Didn't mean to put my mic. It's a 13 plus. I assume her dex is maxed, which is 5, so that's 18. She fails. Let's see here. Anybody else here? Chuck. I need to roll for Chuck. Although he's already being silenced. Oh, yeah, Chuck fails. Yeah, so the only person who isn't immediately restrained is Ori. And immediately these chains, they grapple out and just wrap you up. But then as these chains touch you, it's like instead of feeling the grating sense of metal, for Zane at least, instead of feeling the grating sense of metal, you felt this curious binding before. As it grabs onto you, it feels like a straitjacket, like a soft straitjacket is being put on you immediately, and your arms are just like immediately like held to your side. And the chains, as you look down, they disappear. And you are now completely bound. Ori, this chain hits you, and as it hits you, since you succeeded your dex save,
Can I like catch it and throw it on the ground?
I would say yes, but under normal circumstances. But as you duck out of the way of the chain, the very same chain like animates, and wraps down and like tries to come after your neck. So it's trying to, like, at this point, instead of restraining, it's going for the stab on your neck. So I am going to roll an attack roll for it. I'm going to see if it hits you. That is it's a +9 to hit, so that's a 27.
Yep.
Okay, so it hits you. You take no piercing damage. In fact, as it hits you, you feel it barely pinch your skin. As it hit, but like as it touches your fur, are you going to try to resist as it hits you? Like, are you gonna tense up, or are you just gonna try to? What is Ori trying to do as soon as he sees it animates and comes back down at him?
Ori would definitely he would definitely tense up and try to take it off.
Okay. As you tense up, I don't have enough dice to roll for this.
Am I gonna get shocked? This is a shock color.
Well, we're gonna have to just roll what I got. Okay. 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 And one more roll. You take 61 points of lightning damage. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, well, hold on, let me subtract. I'll make the roll first. Con. 24.
24. You are not knocked unconscious by the zap, but you feel the full brunt of the zap, and immediately this dragonborn just walks up to you. Son,
This is really unnecessary.
it would be best for you not to resist.
Why are you doing this?
Our city runs off of a certain level of protocol, and a group of strangers, granted accompanied by one who is from here,
We're
attacking,
simply defending ourselves.
needlessly attacking a creation of this city is against our law, regardless of the situation.
Our efforts were needless. It attacked us.
This is true.
The council will have to decide your fate. Take him away. And immediately, as he's talking to you, these two manacles are like one of the giant warforgers walks up behind you and tries to slap on these manacles. If you want to try, I would say make a dexterity check, just a straight dex check.
To what?
So, a warforge is walking up behind you, ready to put manacles on your arms to handcuff you. So if you would like to avoid, I need you to make a dex check. If you don't want to avoid, then it's just going to happen.
Yeah, I'm not resisting.
Okay. So yeah, all of you are now bound. Alara, did Alara roll?
No.
Do me a favor and make a dexterity saving throw for the original binding.
That's if she wanted to resist.
If you wanted to, if you want to resist, you see Ori actively trying to dodge these chains, though.
Hold on, I'm pulling up my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's so slow.
Well, I'll fill the dead air by saying as soon as I see/hear Zane say it's pointless to resist, and only when Zane says it, not when anybody else says it,
Gotcha.
I will go ahead and go limp and stop struggling.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Sorry. What was the roll?
21.
Okay. You fail. The DC was 22 for these chains. So Ori beat it by, well, the first roll 23. You rolled 23, so you beat it. So yeah, as Ori goes to duck, you just see Alara just like tense up and like fall, like slide downwards off of Ori's back and just very gently slides onto the ground limp. Your dad just looks around and just goes, "Honey, is this really necessary?" Your mom looks down. Yes, it is. You know the rules.
To be fair, we mean no harm to anybody else.
This is unlawful.
Not here, it's not.
You grew up here?
Yep.
What a shit show. And spill on the ground.
Okay.
This
Just
is the reception
Chill,
we
big
get.
guy. Chill. It'll be fine. We just gotta
You
go
told
through
me so much
procedure.
about
Better
your
be.
family. You told me so much about your family. And this is the reception we get? I'm a royal. I'm disappointed.
Adios. Relax.
Oriole will roll his eyes as he calls himself Royal again.
Thaddeus, roll wisdom saving throw.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
As you get silenced.
You fail. As that happens, you just see Zane's father look down at you and say, royalty from other countries doesn't really matter here unless you have an appointment. So shh, and you'll see the same blue. You'll see the same blue magic erupt from his hand, and the strap of blue magic just covers your mouth, and you are now silenced. And then he'll just look down. Zane will get it sorted out.
Thank you.
Yep, you'll be fine.
We are never coming here again. You are not picking the destination.
Oh, we weren't planning on staying long.
All right, take him away, and you'll see.
Zane, I'm sending you American Sign Language.
You'll see you'll see Zane's mother, which she is now, which Zane had talked to her in a way so you could only assume. Just kind of look around and just say, "Son of a bitch, you poor lady." And as you guys are being escorted away, your legs are freed to the point where you can walk freely, but your arms and your basically ability to really move anywhere are restrained, and you're being led. And as you hear that, you just watch Zane, you watch your mother walk up and just kind of like touch Madame Noland on the head, and you'll see her fall limp, no longer undead. And then, as you're being escorted, you start walking through, and you're being, you notice. Actually, I'm gonna say I can't remember. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than an 18? 18 or higher in this party.
18.
Vaten, you notice
What's
Chuck.
+4?
So yours would be for.
It's under your skills, Todd.
Yeah, it's under your skills. It'll say passive wisdom. Underneath the big numbers.
Just keep going. I don't think I do.
Okay. Vaten, you will immediately notice that.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay. You'll notice that Chuck is complying, like not trying to resist, not being feral and unhinged. He's also not saying a word as he's being led. You also notice, because your passive perception is an 18, you notice his neck is now being filled, like veins from his neck are being filled with this weird black ichor that are flowing up and down. It's like his blood is moving throughout his veins, like in a more alive form than just flowing normally. It's kind of bulging out of his veins.
Okay, are we like being escorted? Like, is there a single guard basically walking each of us, or kind of what's the?
You all can freely walk, but currently you have the Artificer Guildmaster, the Dragonborn man, older Dragonborn man. He's floating above on his platform, and he's flying ahead. You see Zane's father, who is yet to introduce himself, walking along with you. And then you have two of these Titan class Warforged that are walking along, and then behind you have two of the Valkyrie class that you guys were fighting walking behind. And then you have two Sentry types, which are like humanoid sized, walking along with you. To make sure none of you you're basically being boxed in by Warforge, and Zane's father is walking along with.
Okay. So if I walk up towards Zane's father in particular, nothing's gonna like stop me or jump me or anything.
Oh no, he's walking right along the party, so he's definitely within earshot. Okay. Definitely easy to get a notice of.
Then I will beg pardon, Horned One Senior.
Yeah.
He's talking about you, Father.
Oh,
it's okay.
Oh, yeah. What? Hi.
That one, the one from the swamp.
Hmm.
Do you see what is happening with his neck?
You noticed that as well. I was curious about that. I don't necessarily know what that means, but if he's able to turn his mother, and he's saying this quietly because he'd prefer, which in this case, if you don't want to be heard by Chuck, I would say roll a stealth check. Chuck rolled terrible, luckily for you.
Oh, did I?
He rolled a 4, which is only a plus for perception is a +2, so he rolled a 6. For Zane's father, luckily, luckily, Zane's father is good at, is a very perceptive person because he rolled a 3, but it's a +5, so he got it's it's an 8. He just, I don't necessarily know what that is. We'll have to, once we have him chained up and actually in a place where we can talk to him and potentially study him, we'll know more about it. I just hope it doesn't go out of control. If it does, don't worry, these Warforge will kill him in an instant.
I would hope so.
Zach.
This one is not
Hmm?
reassured.
It'll be all right, bud.
What's up, Todd?
Having heard Zane's voice for years,
Mm-hmm.
or not for years, but for quite some time, I am going to use my telepathic ability to send a message to his father in his head.
I need to check because it's technically it's not sending, it is message. I need to see if you have to speak in order to use that spell. Let me double
Okay,
check.
that's fair. That's fair.
I think it might have somatic components, though.
It is thematic.
It is
Pretty
somatic.
sure.
The target and only the target hears the message. Yeah, it's you must be able to speak into your arcane focus. Yeah, so you have to be able to talk to use this spell.
You are currently silent still, if I
So
remember correctly.
You are currently silenced, which silence lasts for, I believe it is a concentration spell, and I believe it might last. Can't remember if it lasts a minute or lasts 8 hours. I cannot remember.
This guy trips and breaks concentration.
It lasts for 10
Like
minutes.
10?
So yeah, it's 10 minutes. So yeah, you're still well silenced. However, once you guys are walking away, and it seems like his wife is not watching, your Zane's father will drop the spell. And
Father, question.
you'll just feel the band.
So
release.
can he hear me or not?
Yeah, you'll be able to hear you now. You'll just be able to talk to him. Yeah.
Father, as I'm in Zane's voice, why is mother treating my friends in such a disrespectful manner? Some of them come from nobility.
Are you trying to mimic me?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a deception check. And I'm going to need to roll a perception check to see if he hears you talking.
Oh my god, I sucked at that roll.
So
Pretty bad.
perception to hear you talking was a natural 1.
Oof.
So
He ignored you.
So he can't hear you talking under your breath. However, we're gonna see if the insight check works. Well, his insight check is a +4. He rolled a 18, so he immediately speaks back to you in your head. You're a troublesome one, aren't you? And he'll look right at you as you guys are walking,
Father,
He's
if I
looking
may,
at me or looking at Zane?
looking
You.
right at you.
Fuck.
Father,
Yeah, what's up?
I know you're busy with your Warforged and whatnot here. I found an odd one in my travels recently. It was different. That was not normal.
Okay, and what did you find?
It did not tell me its name. It was like it was incomplete.
Can you
And it had
describe the model? Can you describe what it looked like? Was it a Warforge? Was it an automaton? Was
Warforged.
it
It was like an automated Warforged.
okay?
It told me its name. It was some convoluted long line of. It was a mess,
Well,
and it was captured, and then it proceeding when I saw it, uncaptured itself, and proceeded to burrow out of said cage. It was supposed to be headed back here,
okay.
but I doubt it's made it back yet.
Do you know what metal it was made out of? Were you able to get close enough to look at that, or could you take a guess?
Not for long enough.
I would say, Zane, make a intelligence check.
Sure. Oh, that's really good. 23.
You start to remember the look because you only those when you looked at this Warforged, it was brief. It was maybe a minute, and you kind of like you go to think, and you immediately realize that the metal had a almost like a pitted sheen to it. It looked very worn down the closer you look at it. Just trying to remember. You can't remember necessarily what type of metal it was made out of because you didn't have time to look at it, test it, all of that. But what you do remember is the wear and tear on this creation, and you do remember it being pretty worn down.
Okay. It looked very old.
Oh well, that's interesting. Maybe it was. How long ago was this? Like days, weeks? Are we
How long ago was that?
about a week ago?
Week ago?
Well, actually, no, it would have been about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, anyways, I forgot about the whole travel thing that you guys just did.
2 weeks ago.
Yes. Well, we haven't received anything, and you beat it here. You told it to go home?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we haven't received anything, at least here in Senva.
It didn't seem like it had a soul.
Interesting. So it was automated. Just
Mm-hmm.
more like these guys, and he points to the sentries that are marching along. So it didn't have a heart core. Okay. Well, I will put out a feeler out to all the automaton labs and the Warforge labs all throughout the country and see if any odd inventor made a Warforge that had no that was automated and was sent to where were you?
Artemis.
It was in Artemis, and it was okay. All right, well, I'll put some feelers out, but no, it hasn't came here.
All right.
Well, unfortunately, I got to lead you to well, to the sanctuary of law. I assume your mother has already called upon the other 74 members to join.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot
Mhm.
of people.
Yeah.
It's not even all the seats of the council, no. But and then you guys walk along, and as you guys walk, you start to notice that the inner sanctuary of Senva is kind of like it just kind of looks like a sleeker, newer part of a city. It just seems like it's constantly being updated. And Zane, you would know that it is constantly being updated. There's never not a construction project going on in this platinum ring. There's always something being added, something being torn down and being made better. Houses constantly being upgraded. Houses sometimes being downgraded for the festivities. For to make it more look like a like older what older houses would have looked like in the city for certain holidays. Just you know that the ability of the people who live here to rapidly deconstruct and reconstruct structures and other things like statues and whatnot is literally second to none. Um, but as you walk through, you cross the short bridge into the inner sanctuary of law, and this is where you're met by a something they haven't seen in this city yet: grass, lush green grass. With a as you walk up, there's two large statues, probably 40 to 50 feet tall. One holding a what seems to be a Law and Order scale. So like a um, you know what I'm talking about, like a Law and Order scale that has a blindfold over it, over its eyes, and it's a woman. But instead of it being a human, you notice that she has horns poking out of her head, and you know she has a small little tail coming out of her, coming out of her rear end. As you look at the other one, is a male, and he has his hands up to his ears and a band or of sorts, like a bandana over his mouth. And in his right hand, you see beads that kind of look like prayer beads coming off of it. And then you see in his left hand, you see a gavel being held against his ears. Uh, Damn it, bingo. Yes, she is a horny
Crying
lady
over a little,
justice.
sorry.
But both of these statues are made out of like what look to be gold. But as you look closer, as you pass through these gates, as you look closer, it looks shinier and almost more translucent than gold. As you look at it, they're like the reflection of light makes the color change as you walk with it. Um, and in front of you is a fountain made of what looks to be some sort of granite or marble. That in the middle of it has the symbol of the country's national animal, being the bald eagle, and it's up and its wings are spread out, and on that bald eagle you see Zane. As you're walking by, you see the eye of the bald eagle move and directly look at you as you're passing by it.
Creepy. Never get used to that one.
Um, but then you look out, and this garden, what looks to be a garden, this grassy area, there's all sorts of flowers. There's all sorts of shrubbery. There's Warforged trimming the hedges. There's Warforged going around and they have drink trays in their hands. There's little automatons, little tiny wheeled automatons running around with like books in their hands and being followed by they're following all sorts of people. Most of the people that you see in this area are wearing long magistrate robes, long purplish blue, like a space blue robe with gold trimming, and most of them have their hoods up as you're walking through. But as you're let in, Zane's father looks at all of you. If it were up to me, I'd let you come to my house and we'd have a nice lunch, and I'd be able to give Zane his gun that his mother made for him. But, alas, we're at this fucking place. Nice to meet you all. My name's Malleus Rona.
I'd shake your hand, but
Well, I'll make sure you guys aren't being imprisoned or anything like that. Just be honest. Tell them exactly what happened to you, and if they give you any issues, well, that's just how they are. You are dealing with 75, and he leans in. All 75 people, and all of them have sticks so far up their ass, I'd think they're shish kebabs. All right, so just calmly deal with them, act in a civil manner if you can, and you'll get through this no problem. That being said, if you piss them off, I gotta add a jailbreak to my list of shit that I didn't want to do today. Okay?
that sounds like a fun activity.
Maybe Maybe in other countries, not here. I don't feel like getting roasted alive because I want to break my son out of prison.
You don't have to do it, Dad. Just activate you know who in my forge room.
Oh, we got to talk about him. He's not okay. Well, just not to worry you, but he's not active right now.
As he should not be.
Well, more than just not active. I'll deal with it. I'll talk to you later. I made a oopsie. Go into the main hall, and they'll just be kind, please. And just they're gonna ask you to be witnesses, and they're gonna try to try you for crimes. So sorry about that. And at this point, you'll see the Dragonborn Luca. He'll just walk up and put his hand on your shoulder, saying, "Don't worry, I'll do what I can to make sure that their opinions are swayed. I'm just following protocol."
I know. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, my boy. And he'll immediately snap his fingers, and he'll like touch you on your shoulder, and your arms are now free, but your hands are now bound to your side, like you have manacles on your arms. And they're being held basically kind of at a resting position in front of you, and this happens to all of you. And immediately he'll walk up to Ori and be like, "Sorry about the shock there, big guy," and he'll pat you on the shoulder, and he'll cast a 6th level Cure Wounds to heal you.
Holy moly!
Holy fuck.
As
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just gotta roll 7d8 real quick, but
as he does that, Ori will say, "The shock could have killed a smaller man. Maybe you should adjust that."
yeah, maybe.
No.
Insight check. He rolled a natural 1. He takes your word for it. I'm just gonna roll the 8d8. No, the 878 in roll 20 because I don't feel like pulling out a bunch of dice. 7d8, and then hit plus his spell modifier, which is 12. Roll. That was a shit roll. You heal 37 hit points. He'll immediately notice that that it's probably not enough to heal you, and he'll roll again, and he'll cast another 6th level Cure Wounds into you.
A little more, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're fully healed.
Okay.
Ori, would you like something to drink?
And you
Thaddeus,
guys,
talk now.
yeah, you got yeah. Thaddeus can talk. The spell is dropped. You get the sense that Malleus was absolutely just trying to put on a show to make sure that he does not get yelled at by his wife, who's a bit more of a stickler for the rules. Zane knows this very well. But you walk into the Grand Hall. This is the Sanctuary of Law. This is where the council, anybody involved in decision making and laws and court hearings or anybody that breaks the law will come into this room to be judged by the court of 75. But Zane, you walk in. You've been in here before, more as when you were a child, and a few times for being a bit of a little shithead in your youth, being taught a lesson. Never too serious, just your mom kind of trying to slap your wrist and scare you straight type of deal. But you do see, immediately as you walk in, you see your mother, sitting right here, which I don't have token there. Thought I put it down. Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to this, and then we can go to. Jesus. Scroll. But you see her there, and she's just sitting there, just fist on cheek, leaning down and just looking at you. Not looking very happy.
It's gonna give her a cheeky ass smile.
And she'll look at you and just kind of half-assed grin. You're gonna hear in your head, Zane, I'll do what I can to get you out of this. And from her,
I'll just
sending message.
like a small nod.
Where the fuck is the token I wanted to use? Am I just?
Are we all in? Are we all?
Yeah,
in
you're
here?
all you all have walked into here. Yeah. I guess we don't have. Oh, yeah.
Do I have the ability
We'll
to
just use
go
that.
completely stealth?
No.
No, you are
You're
still
in.
bound. I mean, you're still. You cannot move. I'm gonna use this as token for your mom because I cannot find the one that I was going to use. But as this happens, I'm not gonna get tokens out for every single person, because there's 75 of them.
Can you put my token?
Yeah. I got it.
We want all our.
Yeah, you all are walking in here. I'll go ahead and add Chuck. Chuck will be at the front, and you'll see him immediately, like, kind of standing off to the side here, completely silent. You'll see.
I am keeping a very close eye on him. I have been the entire walk.
Okay.
If he does anything, I am going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
saw your
that is
message.
verbal only.
Yeah, I saw your message.
Okay, so
let's see here. And then we gotta drag Ori, and we gotta drag Elka. I imagine Elka would have been a lot more noisy about it if she was here, but we're just gonna pretend that she's not for the sake of this. It's the sad thing about someone messaging you a minute before you intend to start. Didn't count for that, but that's fine. She's sick. I don't blame her at all. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. So I think that's. Am I missing anybody out of your group? Yeah, we're missing Thaddeus. And Beep is nowhere to be found. At this point, you guys are looking around and you're like, wait, he's so silent all the time, but where is he? And he's not with you guys very clearly. Immediately, your mom will stand up and she'll just look out at all of you. Before the rest of the sticks in the mud come in here, I just need to let you know that this is a formality for most of you. For him, and she'll look right at Chuck. For him, not so much. And Chuck won't react at all. Not in the slightest. But at this point, you'll start to see a bunch of cloaked figures, hooded figures, wearing the same robes, the dark blue, golden trimmed robes. They'll start to walk in and fill out all the seats. They're ranging in all forms of tall, short, round, skinny. Some of them have very clearly horns poking out the back of their hoods. But you can see none of their faces as you walk in. And in fact, as you walk in, you'll feel the lights start to dim down a little bit as they walk in. And Zane, you'll immediately look up, knowing who's coming next. And you'll see the headmaster of the School of Law, and also the why am I blanking on his title? The High Magistrate. That's his title. The High Magistrate, a tiefling man, red-skinned, very large horns that go backwards and then curl up in the back of his head. And he'll like look down and take his seat right here. Yeah, well, for the sake of this, because we're just gonna use a Horn Devil token for him.
Check your DMs.
I saw you message me. But yeah, he will sit down at his seat. His face is the only one showing. And Zane, you know who this is because he's been a central figure throughout your childhood. And he'll look around, see all of you, look right at you, Zane, and just kind of like, here we go. And as they all fill in, you'll hear, order! Order in the court! The High Magistrate is ready to speak. Are you, my lord? And you'll see this, like, drow-looking person stand up and walk over towards him. And Zane, you don't recognize this person. You've never seen this person before. Immediately, it's kind of like an eyebrow raise, like, who the hell is this guy? The answer is no, Todd. You are completely restrained right now, so you cannot walk away without anybody noticing you. But he'll walk up and like whisper in the High Magistrate's ear, and then he'll walk back to his seat. Today we bring on trial, and as you look at Chuck, the spokesperson of the court will say, today we bring on trial Sir Chuck Noland for first-degree murder, disturbance of the peace, and destruction of Ebrak's property. Mr. Noland, do you have anything to say for yourself? And you'll see Chuck kind of step up in front of your mom. Look right at your mom. Shake his head no. No noise coming out of him. And then just stand there. Very well, High Magistrate. Do you have anything to say to this man that broke our laws? And you'll see the red tiefling kind of like shuffle up in his chair and sit up in his chair, and he'll just kind of like look around. Now, I know some of you are worried that laws being broken in this country will only lead to its ruin. Now, understandably so, murder is not okay, and we're looking for a few of you, and he'll look at all of you, to make truth or bring light to what actually happened in this incident. And this may also bring light into your own innocence. Can any of you step up and speak on behalf of what actually happened in the Nolan Manor?
I'll step forward immediately.
What's up, Todd?
My name is Noetic Sterling. I come from the house of nobility. We were traveling abroad when we saw this young person below us calling for assistance. We descended, at my request, against the captain's orders, to bring him aboard and save him from the environment of which he was in. We returned him at his request to the noble land from which he came. At this time, there was an interaction with his mother,
Misclicked.
of which she descended upon his request, and he had to take matters into his own hands. I know nothing of this man other than what I've met, but being from a noble house and being from experience, I found his reactions to be resourceful, appropriate, and incognizant with those of natural law. I find this trial and those upon who are wishing badness upon him to be absurd. We have come in peace to return to this kingdom with respect, yet though we have been treated with the absolute disgracefulness of which I find irrehensible, I stand down, my lord.
I am no lord here, Mr. Starling.
You may call him Thaddeus.
Thaddeus. I have heard your plight, and so has the rest of the council, and we'll take that into consideration. That being said, does anybody else wish to stand up and speak of the situation at hand? And you look right at you, Zane.
I will.
I will look at Zane as well.
I will
I'm
speak
too
on what
ignorant to
happened.
speak.
It's fine. I've got this. On my way home to retrieve a gift from my family with my companions here, came upon an SOS signal in the
Here,
swamp.
here, I agree.
Thaddeus, calm yourself. Let me do this.
Can we silence him again?
Shut up,
Hey,
you
you'll
fat
see Zane's mom just kind of shrug her shoulders and wave her hand. Roll a wisdom save.
Who, me
You are
or
not.
Zane?
You are not. I am not getting thrown in jail because of you.
To Thaddeus. Roll a wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah, you fail.
Anywho, we were on an airship headed to Ebrax when we noticed an SOS signal. We stopped to help him, being the kind-hearted people that we all are here. Discovered it was one Chuck Noland, though he looked a lot worse for wear, as you can clearly see from the years that he had been missing. But since he needed to get back here and we were headed here anyway, we brought him along. Got him through customs to where we learned horrifying news for his probably weak mental stability for being lost for so long. Returned him home to where he murdered his mother, and then his Warforge targeted me and my companions, which
Point
led
of
to
order.
You're silenced, Todd.
You're silenced. Yeah.
To where we had to scuffle with his Warforge for our own safety. And then now we're here. Thank you.
This one would like to add something.
Very well.
This one is a healer, and rather than immediately battling with this one's companions, this one remained behind in an effort to revive the deceased, and by some magics this was, or due to the magics used, this was not possible.
Understood. Young man, what is your name? Looks
This
right at you,
one-
Button.
I'm actually going to give my proper name for, I think, the first time.
Your proper name.
This one is, this one is Vuivra.
Who?
I'll just smile knowing he said that, since I knew.
We've sorry, did you say Weavthra?
Vuivra,
Weavra.
with a Vouivre.
Vivra. Vivra.
Yeah.
I appreciate your wherewithal to attempt to heal and or aid a citizen of this fine city and the citizen of this fine country. Any and all charges that would be brought against you personally will be dropped upon my authority. You may continue watching the trial, or you may take your exit outside. That is up to you.
This one remains.
Very well. You may be called upon as a witness as well, since you were there. Mr. Rona,
Yes.
your statement seems accurate compared to everything that we know of the situation and of everything that has been reported to us by your mother and by the guildmaster, Mr. Sotiris. Um, that being said, there is undeniable proof that all of you did, in fact, destroy property of our fine city. That being said, your testimony will be enough, as well as the testimony of anybody else willing to step up, will be enough to incarcerate Mr. Noland for, well, the rest of eternity. That being said, Mr. Noland, do you have anything to say for yourself? Or do you plead guilty? Do you plead innocent? What is your stance on this whole matter? And you'll just see Chuck look right up at the High Magistrate. Look back down. Look up. Well, and he'll speak out for the first time. What they said was true. And these things are so... actually, they're not tight at all. And you'll see his hands raise up. And Zane, you immediately notice that he is no longer bound.
Yet.
Fairy fire.
That's a save. What's the save?
Deck save.
Dex save. That's a natural 4, so he fails. So now he is eliminated, and anybody who does an attack against him has advantage. Attack roll. Yeah.
Okay,
Immediately. What's up?
you know what? That's not a good idea. Never mind.
As his hands are free, you're gonna see your mother immediately look right at him. Say, Sir, you can either put your hands behind your back and be detained, or I'll kill you where you stand. And Chuck will just look at your mother with this crazed eye, look back at you guys, and he'll just smile. And immediately he'll bring his hand down, he's wearing his long sleeve cloak. He'll bring his hand down, where you would have guessed that the staff that he had with the skull and everything was his primary arcane item that he had on him, or arcane focus. Immediately a wand drops to his hand, and he'll point his wand straight at your mother.
Can I move?
You can move your legs, yeah.
Can I charge at him?
Can I attempt to just smack him into the ground with my body?
I'm gonna say, if you're gonna try to move before him, roll initiative, please.
Okay. Oh god, that's bad.
I'm also gonna roll for your mom. Okay, that's really,
9.
really, really good for Chuck.
24 initiative.
Your mother. Oh my god, your mom rolled a nat 20.
Am I bound or am I?
We are bound.
You are bound. You can move your legs and you can talk. Well, you can't talk. You're still being silenced by Zane's mother. And immediately she will drop the concentration for silence, so you could speak again. And she rolled a nat 20, which brings her initiative up to 26. So, and Chuck rolled a 20, dirty 20, for his initiative. As Chuck goes to point his wand at your mother will whip her hand around like so, and you're gonna see a trident that is similar to your own, Zane, pop up in her hand, and before Chuck can even get an incantation out of his lips, she's gonna release this trident. But this trident is not only looks like yours that you have, Zane, but it also looks significantly more vicious. There's a lot more darkness seeping off of this thing. And as she whips it at him, she has to roll an attack. And Chuck's AC is awful.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
That's cocked. It's a natural 20 again. She's just gonna whip this thing right at Chuck's neck. And
Chuck's dead.
and
Yeah, he's gonna die.
she hits Chuck right in the jugular. I need Chuck to roll a Constitution saving throw. Ouch, my finger. That's God. I'm rolling 20s and 1s tonight. That's a natural 1 on Chuck's Constitution save. So, I need my d6s for this attack.
This guy's gonna die.
So for the initial piercing, Zane, you've never seen this trident before, by the way, coming from your mother. This is new. For the piercing, that is 21 points of damage. For the necrotic burst that comes out of this thing, it's that is 66. 13, 18. That's another 20 points of necrotic damage because he failed his Constitution saving throw. You're going to see Chuck get hit in the jugular, and you're going to see necrotic energy burst his skin, his blood vessels. And it's going to course through his body, and you're just going to see black ichor start to pour out of his body. Vaten, this is... You would recognize this because you saw this stuff bursting out of his neck as you were walking.
Oh.
As his blood-ish black ichor comes spraying out, Zane, you're the only one close, so is your mother. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Zach, incoming message.
18?
You succeed. Your mother also succeeds with a 16 plus a lot. You're going to see Chuck as the necrotic energy bursts through his body. You're going to see his limbs just poof, pop off, go flying out into the chamber. You're going to see his legs crumble underneath him. You're going to see his eyeballs start to bleed black. You're going to see the spider that was in his already missing nose start to crawl out of desperation out of his face. And it's gonna jump up to try to attack your mother. And as it's going through the air, you're gonna see like a dark red, like a dark red pulse of energy come flying over your shoulders. And as you turn around, you're gonna see your father with a wand in his hand. For some reason, you've never seen this wand either. This is also new. You see a wand, and you're gonna see this energy come flying over your shoulder, and it's going to smack this spider, which I actually need the spider to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because it's midair. That's a 4. It's going to get hit by this energy and immediately curl up midair and die before it hits the ground. Vaten, Zane, and Alara, make an Arcana check for me.
That's pretty good. 22.
22.
Zach, I did send you a message.
I know, I gotta... The answer is, if you wanted to try to lunge yourself over the table that she's sitting behind, you could. You are still restrained. You can only move your legs.
I got 2.
2. Okay, yeah. Zane, Zane, you would know immediately. This spell energy coming over your head would immediately make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. And you would know this. A piece of magic your father has been able to use for a very long time. You would know this. This would be the energy of a power word.
Ooh.
You would know this to be the energy from power word kill.
The
And immediately you'll notice your father just kind of like slide the wand back down into a holster he has underneath his arm. and just kind of walk out quietly as he does that. And Chuck will immediately look back at you, all of you, eyes falling with black ichor, and his eyes will start to turn just a pure bloodshot red. And you look all of you and just say, "You should have stayed in the fucking swamp." And his head will just poof, explode in front of you.
Oh,
I am traumatized.
And you'll see a crater underneath his feet. I'm gonna also say with the 22 Arcana check, not only do you notice the kill, the killing, essentially the killing curse coming flying over your head, you'll also notice that as he's turning around, you'll notice that all of the arcane energy that he had in him was boiling up from the outside in, or from the inside out. And you could tell that he maybe cast some sort of self-destruction curse on himself. And you'll see Chuck become a black mist in front of you, leaving a small crater in the floor of this courtroom. And immediately you'll hear just crowds, just the entire council just starts erupting in speech. And your mother just does one of these. So you see her, you turn around, your mother has like black ichor all over her robes, all over her face, all over her horns, and she just like wipes her face down and like flips the ichor down on the ground. So, well, that was interesting. Never had a court case end someone exploding. Are you guys okay?
we're good.
Friends?
No.
Are you?
That was awesome.
No.
And Chuck is dead.
I am going to attack his mother.
How are you going to do that? Your arms are restrained, your legs are the only thing that move, and your mouth. You're paralyzed from the neck down to your torso, but you can move your legs. And she's currently sitting behind a table.
Can I ready an action? If he does, actually, yeah. You know,
I mean, you wouldn't really know what his intentions are, so I
Yeah.
would say no.
I have no rapier, but I have my sword.
You literally cannot move your arms, so you can't attack her. You can only try to body check her over a table. That is your only option.
Are you trying to attack my mom?
He is, yes.
Yes,
Stop.
I am.
Stop. Get some
No.
help. You want to get arrested?
I don't care. Your mother was wrong.
Wrong about what?
Wrong about killing someone.
She had the right.
No, she didn't.
He tried to kill us, Thaddeus.
He tried to kill us, and he tried to kill
And he killed
her.
his mother.
He killed his mom.
He was defending his dignity. Do you not understand that?
Thaddeus-
There's nothing left to defend there.
Thaddeus, you can do what you want, but as you just saw in front of you, your actions everywhere in this world have consequences.
I understand my actions have consequences, and I'm willing to die for it.
Okay.
I will not justify injustification and murder because someone disagrees with your opinion.
It wasn't really a disagreement of opinion,
Just-
bud.
just
He
talking.
killed his
That
mom.
was an attempt at.
He killed
Well, yeah,
his
and that
mother
was also
because
an
his
attempt at his
mother
fault.
attacked him.
She did no
You
such thing.
have the right to defend yourself.
What? When did his mother attack him?
Were you not in the same building as I? Did
I
you not
was.
see with the same eyes that I saw?
I saw everything. She told him what happened to his wife and father, and he killed her for it.
Because she killed his wife.
No.
What is so hard to see from that?
his wife?
Where are you
Daddy.
getting all this?
What drugs are you on, good sir?
I am not on drugs at all. I am on truth.
Social, maybe.
Well, it doesn't even really matter that he killed his mom. He tried to attack these people, and he'll kind of like point his head.
These
So that
people are
gives them
nothing
the
to
right.
me. These
And
people
you are
are
nothing
nothing
to
to
them.
me.
What is
I
that?
know. And therefore, I'm willing to die because I feel
That is-
what I am doing is right. And if I must die, that is what is willing from the god.
Thaddeus, I refuse to fix your rapier when we get out of here.
Thaddeus, I
I
think you're
know
being
because
delusional.
you know that I will kill you if I have the chance.
I'm that little to you now, huh?
No, the truth is what represents what I believe. If you are not willing to follow it, then you are not with me.
Thaddeus, that guy was a psychopath. I don't know what you missed.
Please explain.
What do you
We
mean?
just explained he killed his mom. Just
So,
And then tried to. Do you forget he attacked us?
what do you
Or
mean?
attempted
So
to.
his mom didn't do anything. He just
how
did
do
it.
you know?
We were there.
You were there. She told him what happened with his wife, and then he just killed his mom,
And then zombified her.
turned her into a zombie. Then when we got here, he tried to kill these people.
My
Well, that's
mother.
her again. His
I
mom.
don't care if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your dog.
You'll
I'm-
just by the way,
Solo show.
you'll just see Zane, you'll just see her mom like resting her fist on her cheek and just go, "Are you guys done?"
Friend, he's
No.
an idiot.
No,
Clearly,
we're not.
clearly it was self-defense, Thaddeus.
So I just she'll look up, sir. Hi, Magistrate Arthur. You really no need for this. At this point, it's just an internal squabble between my son and his friends.
I'm your friend.
Yes.
We're friends now.
Evidently,
Yes,
we're
we've
friends,
been friends.
now.
Oh,
I don't know
That
about you,
does-
Thaddeus.
I've never had friends before. Just
That
kidding.
does change
Miss-
things
What,
to me.
what does Laura count
You
as?
didn't- you didn't say that.
Mr. Starling,
Yes.
are you well? Are you okay? I just want to make sure that you haven't been somehow charmed or your mind has been directly affected by the one that just attempted to, well, murder me and my son and you guys.
All I know is I was thirsty, I drank a potion, and I looked at him.
So he took the alcohol beforehand. Got it.
Oh, you're drunk. That-
He is not
okay.
well.
Do you, sir, Mr. Starling, do you mind if we have one of our medical staff evaluate you?
Fine, I'm healthy, other than my fucking arm, because one of your Warforged.
He did get shot earlier.
That's okay.
So can we go now?
I say as I'm just like trying to clutch my chest from the hammer I took to it earlier.
And she'll pick up a gavel and just bang, bang, bang. This court is adjourned.
Loud. That is loud.
You may all
That
go
is
home.
loud.
Thank you for your time. Clearly, the one we were trying to try decided to take the easy way out. That being said, she's gonna look right at you, Thaddeus. Sir, will you comply and let us look over your psyche and let us look over and make sure you aren't poisoned of some sort?
I will give you my body, and if you find that I've been poisoned, then I, as a royal of the Sterling family, shall apologize.
Zane, honey, can you come here real quick?
Yep.
And she'll
Your mother always a bitch.
I'm gonna kick you.
she'll like look around Zane as he's walking up,
Thaddeus, that is his mother. You cannot say that.
and she'll
I'm gonna turn around when he says that and just kick him in the shin.
Zane, come here.
Yes.
And she's gonna say, she's gonna like grab your head and like put her forehead to your forehead. And she's done this to you a few times, but you would immediately recognize this is her way of speaking into your mind directly without any chance of anybody knowing what she's saying. And she'll just put her head up to your forehead. And she'll just say, "Some friends you have."
He's a bit off his rocker today.
Yeah, well, he's a little coming on a little strong here. I'm going to release the bounds from everybody but him.
A good call.
And if he tries to run, tries to fight, tries to do anything that
He's all
potentially,
yours.
would potentially harm you, your friends, or himself, or I guess myself, I'm just going to power word stun him. Okay? Okay.
That's fine. Or, hear me out. We leave him in chains till we get back to the house, and I sick wildfire on him.
Let's not kill friends here. All right, that's probably not a good idea.
I didn't say kill.
Oh, Zane, come on. By the way, I built this gun for you. It's really cool.
I cannot wait to take it from you.
Oh, you're gonna like
You
it.
can shoot me with it, bitch.
You can't
You
hear
can't
any of
hear
this, fucker. All right, well that's it. And she's gonna like clap her hands, and all of you are gonna drop your restraints, except for you, Thaddeus. I mean, she's gonna walk up to you.
I'm immediately going to go over and Lesser Restoration Thaddeus.
Okay. I'm gonna need you
Whether
to.
or not it does anything,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
need you to roll an Arcana check for this with using Lesser Restoration. Yeah, no, has no effect.
Yeah, buddy.
Can I walk
okay.
up to Zane's mom?
Well, she's walking up, and she's as she's walking up, she's already put her hood down. She's done being an official business, and she'll just walk up to all of you, but Thaddeus primarily, and look right at you. "Oh, honey," and you'll see her. You'll see her. Her eyes are normally like this dark, like piercing green, but you'll see her right eye glow with like this golden like sheen, and she'll look right at Thaddeus. "Oh, honey, it seems you've been inflicted by a love potion." "Oh dear. Well, that's a bit troublesome." And she'll
Wait,
just
Wait,
what?
He drank one of his own.
Thaddeus. How cool is
Yes,
this?
I
No.
was thirsty.
We have water. We're in a city. Why would you do that?
I was thirsty.
Oh dear.
Poor bastard.
And she'll just yell out, "Malleus, I know you're out there. I saw you cast that spell again. Come here." And you'll just see your dad kind of with his tail tucked between his legs walking in. Yeah, dear. Cast Greater Restoration on this fool before he hurts himself.
Oh, I'm a fool. Really?
And
In love.
and
I have a rap for you.
And as she says that, he'll, "Oh, I don't know why, but okay." And he'll just like walk up and put his hand on Thaddeus' shoulder and
Your
cast
mother, your brother,
Greater
Your
Restoration.
sister,
And as that happens, Thaddeus, your mind all of a sudden goes from Chuck. I love Chuck. Chuck's awesome. God, Chuck, I love Chuck. Wait, they killed him. That bitch. To, what's going on here? Where am
I
I?
don't know. What happened?
You need to watch what you drink.
What do you mean?
You were all about Chuck.
He's
I'm
a
pretty-
nice fucking guy.
He attacked us!
He did?
He was
Yes.
psychotic.
Well, so are you.
Reasonably.
Well,
We're not in court for that.
well, let's be completely clear here. Chuck was psychotic, but now he's this, and she'll just like turn around, and you'll see Thaddeus. You'll see black goo and black spray paint all over the inside of this chamber.
Oh. does that mean like really dead? I mean, like really, really
Oh,
dead.
he's dead as fuck. Yeah.
Like dead as fuck. Yes, I
Yes.
like that. Dead as fuck. DAF.
Is he always
Yeah.
like this?
He's,
Occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Re-
Well,
remind me not to kill anyone in this city. I don't want to end up like that.
Yeah, I will do.
you totally will end up like that or in prison for the rest of your life. Those are the options.
Well, I got things to do. So, your city is safe.
It's in good hands.
It's the safest city in the world. Yes.
Can
Well-
I have my rapier fixed?
No! You
Wait.
have been an asshole.
Wait.
Well, in his defense, he was under a potion
True. We have to get back
that
home first.
he foolishly drank.
I can fix
Still.
it.
uh,
when we
I
get home.
was thirsty. Can you fucking understand that, you imbecile fucking hairy piece of shit?
Thaddeus, roll.
Thaddeus, I have water. Everyone has water on them, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, roll perception check for me.
Can't believe you called me that.
What do you mean?
7. You don't. All of you notice it except for Thaddeus. You notice Malleus, Zane's father, holding up the same wand that he just had out, and instead of glowing with a red glow, it's glowing with like this golden shimmer. And Zane, you would immediately notice that this is your father's spell, Malleus's friendship. And he was getting ready to cast friendship on Thaddeus to get him to shut up. Because he didn't want to go as far. You get the sense he probably want to go as far as casting silence again.
Thaddeus takes his,
You don't notice this.
reaches in his bag of holding and pulls out one of his jugs and just takes a big sip.
You're still bound though, right?
You're bound. You can't do
Oh
that.
yeah, you're still bound.
Oh, okay. I don't do
Oh.
that.
Well, and then you'll see Zane's mother walk up. Well, I suppose I haven't introduced myself. I am Zane's mother. My name is Zemine. It's Zemine, right? Or is it Zemine?
Gemini.
Zemine. My name is Zemine. As you can see, I'm kind of a bigger deal here in this, at least in this courtroom. I'm considered. By the way, I got promoted, dear.
Wonderful.
I am.
I've not.
I am known
Firing.
now as the lower magistrate. So whenever big guy up there, Arthur, doesn't feel like dealing with anything, I get to deal with it. Fun time. Anyways, would you care to join us at our home for potentially some food, some drink, sleep if you need it? I've got a gun for you, Zane. And
That
then
would be lovely.
you'll just hear your father go, Zane, how would you not go down into the workshop, okay?
What?
Let's
I
just
need-
keep you out
I
of the
need
work.
to fix something though.
Let's just I got blacksmith tools not in the workshop. We can
I too have blacksmith tools. I need the forge.
okay.
Ori will poke your shoulder.
Yeah.
You said you could make modifications to my weapons.
If I get the workshop, yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that when we get there
I can work on that.
at some point? I mean, when you get a minute.
Yeah,
No rush.
of course.
Does anybody have cheese? I just need.
At home, we will get the
You
cheese.
can have cheese when you earn it. You'll take out or you'll take out a piece of cheese and just chomp it down.
Okay. Well, I
Ori,
suppose we'll head there.
you're a bitch. But I love you.
I'm not into men, but appreciate it.
So you guys
Laura, how do you put up with this shit?
That's Alara. I don't know if Lexi's still here.
Lex.
She may have walked away. That's fine. So you guys do. Yeah, she just straight up ignores you, Thaddeus. As you guys walk away, your mother is like kind of pacing behind all of you. All of you are kind of unaware of what she's looking for, what she's looking at, but she seems to be kind of inquisitive on the group as a whole. As this happens, you see a. I'm gonna say everyone make a perception check.
Like my best skill. 9.
11.
It's an 18 for Elka.
Woo, about 10.
Jesus, I
That's
am rolling.
the first
for
time I
shit.
haven't rolled like ass tonight.
What's up, Lexi?
17.
17. Okay. Yeah. Zane. Everybody but Zane and Thaddeus. I guess I suppose I should roll for Malleus, which is cocked. That's a little better. 13. He doesn't see it. He's a little too preoccupied with explain. He's been explaining kind of the city to your friends, to your party, as you're walking along. And then for oh yeah, Zemine definitely notices it. All of you look up except Zane and Thaddeus are a little preoccupied with what Zane's father Malleus is saying, and you see one of the bird automatons flapping its wings, and it seems like it's just soaring through the sky, like you've literally been noticing all throughout the city. Except this one's beating its wings really, 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 really fast, and it's slowly it's quickly descending towards you. And as it gets closer, immediately Zemine's like, "What in the fuck?" And as she says that, the bird automaton slams into the ground in between all of you. And riding on top of that, immediately you see this long, slim figure, kind of cat proportions, and immediately he looks all around at you and goes, "Beep."
Oh, no! Get back here, you bastard! We've been wondering where you've been.
Beep. He looks down at the automaton. Beep, and he puts both of his hands up to his mouth. Beep. Looks around. Starts to grab it and drag it towards the middle pond in the water.
Beep, that's not necessary.
Beep. Oh, beep. Beep.
Yes.
Beep, they've been freaking disgustingly treating me like shit.
Beep, do not listen to this man. He's a liar.
Insight check. That's a natural 20. Beep doesn't believe you.
Beep, these are my parents.
Beep, and he'll drop the bird and just walk up and hold out his hand to both your parents, both your mom and your dad. And your dad's gonna be like, hello?
This is Beep.
Hi,
Beep.
Beep.
He says one word.
Hi, Beep. I see that. What were you doing writing my creation?
He got lost.
And Beep will just go, Beep. And your mom will walk up. Zane, dear, you have quite an interesting group of traveling companions.
Yes, I do. That's what happens when you need money.
So you go from let me back up here. We just walked out of a goddamn court trial. Part of the reason why you guys were in there is because you're destroying Ebrax's property. And then as soon as we walk out, your other friend who just happened to not be with you when you destroyed Ebrax's property came flying down on a piece of Ebrax's property and smashed it into the ground.
Yes.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Hey, lady.
Many
Beep,
things,
beep,
mother.
beep.
Many things.
Well, the first step was justified.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know anything about this. I'm not going back to that courtroom. I
Uh,
gesture toward the bird.
honey, is it broken, or do we have to file more paperwork?
I'm sorry.
And your dad just leans down. Oh no, his heart core just popped out. Let me just and he will make a mechanics tool. Oh yeah, he's dude. He's
So is this all about penis size?
What?
and you'll just get an eyebrow from 7A as you say that.
What are you even on about at this point?
I have no idea.
I'm also confused, but okay. And you'll just see your dad like masterfully pick up the bird, pop back in his heart core, and do one twist, do one tighten of a screw, and you'll see the bird just kind of like look around, look at Beep, peck at Beep's feet, and try to peck Beep. So yeah, that's a natural 20 to hit. It's likely it's only a D6. Beep takes 10 points of piercing damage as this bird pecks him in the feet and flies off.
That answers my question, which is yes.
Mr. Beep, I just gotta say that anything that had that anything that has that heart looking device in its chest is sentient, and they have a mind of their own, and they don't really like being ridden unless you ask them first. Did you ask that one first, or did you just kind of take it? And people look at all of you. Beep! And just start walking down the road. Your mother just rolls her eyes, and
Usually not like this. I'm sorry.
it just slowly starts walking along. And then your father goes back into describing the city a little bit more, looking up in the sky like shit is another thing gonna fall out of the sky, or like he's just looking around. Well, what's up?
Zane,
Yes.
am I understanding that in this world upon which you and your parents live in is based on their reality?
Thaddeus, I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Just ignore him.
It just seems like everything that they decide is based on their perception of reality.
I think the love potion's still wearing off on you, bud. You need to just...
No, I think that's not the case.
I think every action to this point that they have done has been made clear.
Or I just
Except
don't
for
want to
tying us
argue
up. I'm
with
still a little irked about that, but
It's
As
just
am I.
protocol for the city.
Oh, it's protocol.
Yeah,
There we go. Back to what their reality is.
after understanding that, I'm like okay now.
You're okay with accepting their reality is what our reality should be.
Mr.
If
Starling,
that's the case,
not to interrupt.
yes.
And this is his mother speaking. I'm sorry. Have you ever been to any other countries?
Yes, I've traveled the world.
Have you ever broken any laws in other countries inadvertently by accident? Maybe you misstepped or misspoke, and that was against the law.
I broke the rules of my own community.
And remember where that got you?
Yes.
That's the
But
same
it
thing
does
that
not
happened
make
here.
it, but it does not make it right.
Without rules, protocols, and steps that need to be taken in order to keep a city lasting as long as this city has. This is the oldest city in the known world. There must be rules that are put in place. If you find
Yes.
those rules unjust, that is okay. But that does not mean that once you visit our city, our country, that you do not need to follow those rules.
But let me explain this to you from my perspective. When rules are based on ignorance, that does not make them just. It makes them wrong.
How are these rules based on ignorance? You broke our law. You
I
destroyed.
broke what you perceive as being wrong, as you perceive it.
These laws are older than time, young man.
Time is of what you perceive, not
Not-
what reality is.
What rule are you basically upset about?
Yes, enlighten me. I agree. Which rule are you upset about?
Ori, did I ask for your input?
This is a
No,
good
but I will give it
question.
anyway. I'm asking you a question.
My point. I protected someone who I felt needed help. Yet you determined to attack me for my protection of someone who wanted to return to their community. I was threatened, my life challenged, because I protected someone who wanted to return to their community.
And he got returned. And then he
You got-
attacked us and his mother.
But
That
with
is-
no explanation as to why or what he did wrong.
And we will never get to learn because he.
That is not what makes it right or wrong.
Thaddeus, that man was a psychopath. Take it from me, I know.
I am not saying he was not of craziness. He was not of psychopathy. He was not of over the moon and beyond to infinity and back. What I am saying is if we do not continue to evaluate people based on who their reality is, what their reality is, and how their
Thaddeus.
reality expects
Thaddeus.
to live with society, I will give you one moment.
I
How
give you.
can we be just?
How was it
Thaddeus,
just when we murdered the Prince of Arun for kidnapping children?
That is
That
different.
wasn't his. That wasn't his reality.
They were children.
Thaddeus,
And-
this man tried to murder a public official. You think... What do you think happens then? What are they supposed to do?
It's
I
no
will-
different.
Keep my mouth shut because I think of a word whose
Because
name
you're wrong.
starts with George.
Oh Jesus!
Sneaky one. This one would like to chime in.
Go ahead. I respect your
This
opinion,
is-
Master of Knowledge.
This is the first city in which this one has gotten into trouble that this one has understood. Most laws of cities do not make sense to this one, and yet this one understood.
Very well. Your opinion is respected and noted. If I'm wrong, I am the first one to admit my intentions were wrong.
Thaddeus, we're all
You-
saying the
you
same
are
thing
in
of
the
what
wrong.
Ben just said.
You are currently very in the wrong here.
Zane, with all due respect, this involves your mother. You
And
have-
my home.
and your home. You are biased.
I am slightly biased, but I've also been around with you to other places.
You are biased based on your love for your mother and your love for your home.
My question to you, Mr. Starling, is this.
Yes.
And this is his mother. If I were to say, walk into your home, I do not know where this home is, but I say walk into your home. And there's a rule, say, there, that it's illegal in your home, in your country, to take the life of an innocent person. Or take the life of anybody, really, without justification. And if I were to go in there and just casually kill anybody, an old lady, a child, a woman, a man, does not matter. If I were to walk in and snapped their neck in front of multiple people, and it was against the law, would you be making the same argument? Because that is according to your argument, that is their reality. That is their law, so that is their reality. Are you going to be angry at them because I'm getting imprisoned in your eyes unjustly? Because
Answer.
that is what you're trying to talk about right now. You're stating that he walked into his mother's home. He learned, I know all the details. He learned that his wife had passed away, which, mind you, his wife passed away from a very bad degenerative disease 3 years ago.
And
And
therefore,
he walked in, and once he learned this news about his mother's death, or about his wife's death, he immediately snapped and killed his mother, turned her into an undead, and then attacked all of you. And you're saying that his actions were justified and we're wrong for persecuting him in the way we did. That's what you're just to clear the air, because you're starting to make me angry. Just to clear the air, that is what you're trying to tell everybody right now.
To clear the air, with all due respect for Madam of Zane, the mother who bore my friend Zane, from whose vagina Mr. Zane came.
All right, we get it. Move on. Keep going.
Hold on.
Go on.
We don't need another.
I don't need the whole description of my birth.
Oh, gods.
We know how babies are made, Thaddeus.
I have been disrespected.
Friendship level decreasing.
My family.
What do they call that persona?
For being who
my
God created, because of their perception of reality. Therefore, when I see a perception of reality based on what the community sees as a norm, it does not make it right.
Yes, there was no perception.
The community sees it as a norm.
So
we don't really need any more perspective than being there when it happened.
I'm just confused. Honey, did your greater restoration even work? Is he still on this love potion? I'm being genuinely I'm genuinely worried, because the amount of bullshit that is being spread from your mouth. And I don't need to hear about my vagina, thank you, please. That stays in our bedroom.
I don't need to hear about that either.
Yes, I think my son would prefer not to hear about it either. I'm just trying to reason here.
It's natural.
I'm a woman of law. I have been a woman of law for many years now. And these laws are older than any of us standing right here, right now. These laws have been around for centuries.
But does the centuries of law make it right?
What wasn't right about it?
What was wrong about persecuting a man that walked into his home, learned devastating news about his loved one, and then immediately took the life of another loved one unjustifiably, and then attacked you?
What is wrong?
My son.
Let me ask you a question, madam. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
What is wrong?
Get answered.
With a father who threatens to kill his own child, his own offspring, because he is different from the norms of what is expected of society?
There's a lot wrong with that, because your father wanted to kill, or a father wanted to kill.
No, this is exactly what happened here.
What do you
exactly?
What do you mean?
This
is Zach genuinely confused right now. What do you mean?
You know, above board. What?
Yeah,
I'm a perception of what your reality is, and what your perception is, and what the world around you actually is.
Hey, Zed, you got food at your place?
Plenty.
I do.
Okay.
I actually have plenty of cheese.
I want to eat, and I don't want to sit near Thaddeus. I'm gonna sit next to you.
I think I might
don't
eat
blame
some
you.
dog
How big's
right
your
now.
table?
Oh my god. Run away,
Large
Murdoch.
enough.
Run away, Murdoch. Run.
Dog backpack.
Mr. Smith. What did I?
Oh, that was great.
Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something.
So he climbed over the arm of the couch, and there's a table right next to it. And he just like stood on the table, turned around, and looked at me. I was just like, "Stand on the table, you little asshole."
All I gotta say is, Mr. Starling,
Yes.
the rule of law changes from country to country. Hell, in the newly established country of Oslo, murder is still justified there. It is completely legal to kill someone in the street as long as it's justified in the eyes of the civilization, or I guess the populace. Here,
Wait, where?
Oslo.
Where's that?
it's
Somewhere we
Open
must
map.
travel.
Damn, we gotta go there.
it's actually really close to your hometown, Ori.
Oh, is it?
It's like it's the country south of the country you live in.
What do you know about?
Probably
I don't
not though. It's a fairly new
He was
country.
pretty isolated, so
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's a fairly new country. But all I'm trying to say is that the rule of law changes from country to country, and by your argument, because it changes from country to country, our laws are wrong because they're what have been in place for as many years as anybody has been alive in this city. And laws change from country to country. If you get arrested for breaking the law in somebody else's country, say you go to Valencia, or you go to Tillman, or you go to Oslo, or Sylvania, or Ushar, and you break the law there, even if you are unaware of the laws, if you break the law there, most judicial systems have things in place, rules in place that will set a punishment for you. The man that you are speaking about, let me finish, please. The man that you are speaking about is a man that disappeared 25 years ago, just over 25 years ago. He came back and immediately, among returning to his city, learned devastating news, which my heart goes out to the family, because now there is no one to fill that seat.
Wait, is that our house now? Is it?
No.
No.
Whose house does that go to?
There will be one chosen from within the city.
Oh, is
And
that
they
how that?
will fill-
Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Uh,
I have a question in regards to earlier.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
What is a vagina?
Oh, we'll tell you later.
Do I have
Oh.
one? What is it?
What a little
When you're older,
precious
When you're
young.
What do you mean
Oh,
Zane came out of a vagina? I'm scared.
Laura, no, cover your innocent ears. We will tell you later.
when you're older,
Around
you
teary-eyed.
don't have to worry about it.
You'll just see Zemine just like put her hands up to her face. I was going to ask later, but where did you find this adorable little? Oh my goodness! What is your name, young one?
My name is Alara.
Alara. It's very, very nice to meet you. Now, honey, how about you and I have a little bit of a girl talk later, all right? Or maybe when you're a little bit older, and then we can discuss, okay?
He is far too young for that talk.
I-
I would suggest a few years.
And she'll look at you. I agree.
As long as the vagina isn't a scary place.
It's
It's
I don't
not.
want to
It
be
is-
there.
there's nothing to worry about.
So-
I
so-
assure you.
You'll
Little
hear
little one, my little one who I so love. Do you like Swiss cheese?
I like it all.
Very well. That's where it all comes from. Swiss cheese.
No.
No,
You'll
no,
just-
don't
you'll-
listen to it,
no.
don't
You'll
listen to it.
you'll hear Zane's dad Malleus cracking. Yeah, I hear the vagina's a nice, warm, and comfy place.
Alara's gonna look up at Ori and just cry, and she's gonna crawl all the way back up to his head and like bury herself in his fur.
And you'll just see like Zemine like completely detach herself from the conversation with Thaddeus and just smack the shit out of Malleus. And she's like, differing opinions aside, I welcome you all into my home, and you're welcome to stay here as long as you need to, dear. However, you may want to. I don't know how you got here. Do you have a captain? Do you have a?
Yes.
What is his name?
Ander?
Does Ander have
Newgate.
a Newgate? Understood. Yeah.
Do you know of him?
His last name is Gina.
No.
That is enough.
You hear
Just-
Alara on top of Ori.
You'll just see Zemine and Malleus look at each other. Yes, we are acquaintances of Captain Newgate. In fact, I've had him in my courtroom a few times for various, we'll just say, offenses. He's
such a cool guy, though. What
oh
what happened?
What did he do?
Evidently, he attacked his mother.
Not him.
We are switching topics. Keep up.
I love the crassness of Ori.
I didn't expect a law debate.
Neither did I, to be honest, but this is fun.
Alara's
Yeah.
so visibly upset and she cannot shake it, so she peeps up her head and she goes, Ori, I need to know if you came out of a vagina too.
Just Ori's gonna take out a piece. Ori's gonna take out a big wheel of cheese and put it on his head. Just eat this, and you'll be okay.
Out of a vagina. Did we all come out of one? I don't understand.
You're just gonna watch. You're
This
gonna,
one did not.
Alara, it's really not a big deal.
can't even talk right now.
It's not even scary. Ori's like flustered. Like his face is kind of red.
Lexi, I love you, man.
I literally spit wine everywhere.
She's gonna be like,
I don't know. I don't even have a mom. So how am I supposed to understand anything?
Alara, you can share my mom. It's fine.
We will fill you in later.
You're gonna.
You are part- This is grown up talk.
You're just gonna watch Zemine.
You know grown-up things, but you won't explain to me what grown-up things mean.
Because you're not a grown up yet. You're not old enough.
You're just gonna watch.
It's really not scary. Like it's fine.
Or you're just gonna feel like a slight touch on your shoulder, and it's gonna be Zemine walking up, and she has like these big puppy dog eyes, like, oh, this precious thing, and she, may I console her a little bit?
Is that okay with you, Alara?
I just want someone to tell me what it is.
And she'll like
Yeah, that's
reach
okay.
she'll reach up and grab you off of Ori's head,
Or you'll lean his head down a little bit.
and she'll just look at you and just say, "My dear, it's okay. You can calm down now." And she's gonna cast Calm Emotions on Alara. I believe.
Being a single father is hard.
Oh, I trust me.
she immediately feels calm and remembers that Ori put a gigantic ass block of cheese on top of his head.
Yeah. So
She's barrel goes up on top of his head.
and she'll just like play like before you could even go. She'll just like place you up there, and you'll start tearing. And she's, "Do you feel better now, my dear?"
You know,
Okay.
I think I kind of figured it out. If Zane came out of one, and he was just a baby, so that means babies come out of there, right?
That's right.
So we all came out of a vagina.
That's right.
I guess it's not so bad. It's the circle of life.
Yep.
One was hatched from an egg.
It's not Bachan. He's not.
Oh, the world of D&D is confusing.
Bird. So didn't his daughter come from an egg? Didn't he?
Oh, God.
That the egg came from. Maybe I should just.
Time out, guys. It's a time out in the story. What Corgan just said, I have to fucking share. And so many of us spend our lives trying to get back in one.
That's pretty good.
Oh
Richard.
Corbin, I'm going to make a correction to that. Not all of us.
no. He said many of us, so not all.
Oh my God.
There's just like,
I guess I feel better now knowing that we all came out of a vagina.
My face hurts.
Uh,
I was not intending to do this.
you don't have to say that all the time. It's okay.
What else
Oh.
did I call it?
Anywho, we should get back to my house. Yes, okay. You guys make your way. Oh my God, my heart.
I hope the vagina lady has cheese.
Ori, this is the most exhausted Ori has looked, even in combat.
Okay. Okay. So you guys eventually make your way to the Rona Manor, and you walk in. Zane, the house hasn't changed much since you've left. You've only been gone for a couple months. You do walk in, and I will have maps for this entire house, upstairs, workshop, and everything next session. But you walk in, and it's a fairly normal home. It is fairly large, a little bit smaller than the Noland estate that you walked into. But you walk up and there's immediately a carpeted staircase, grand staircase that goes upstairs. There's a second floor. Zane, you would know this would lead to the bedrooms and the quarters that you would need, that people would stay. Immediately, a tiny little automaton that is no bigger than the size of maybe like a goblin, like probably a foot and a half, 2 feet tall, walks up very rapidly and just looks down at you, or looks up at you. Welcome home, Mr. Zane. You don't recognize this creation.
Hello?
And immediately your mother will just walk up and just be like, "Oh, Fudge, you should probably introduce yourself before you come up and greet people." "Yes, ma'am.
He looks like me.
This is Fudge. He's an automaton. He's completely sentient. My husband created him for basically being a greeter and helping me around the house whenever I'm home. But Fudge, would you mind making sure that the beds are made upstairs? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra guests for the night, and make sure one of them is I'm sorry, your name was Ori, right?
Yes.
Ori, do you, I assume that, is that your daughter, or are you her guardian, or?
Friend.
Friend. Since do you sleep in the same bed? I just know that she clings to your head a lot, so.
Yes.
Okay, well, make that 5 beds and make one of them extra large for our friend here, okay? And you'll just see you'll just see Fudge. You'll just see Fudge like nod his head. "Absolutely, ma'am. I'll take great care of it." And you'll just see him like zip up the stairs like Roadrunner style, just zip right up. You walk in, and immediately there's to your left is a stairs heading downwards, and it's like a spiral staircase, large spiral staircase, stone laid. Zane, you would know this would head down to the workshop. To your right is a sitting room, and past that is what seems to be the kitchen area. And then Zane, you would know to the left, that's where your dad keeps a lot of his tinkering tools. Nothing that belongs in the workshop, but things that he can quickly fix automatones and warforges and things like that if they're busted down. He keeps stuff like that there. Immediately, your mother walks herself into the kitchen and just says, "Well, I am going to get dressed, and then I will. Sure, we'll put out a cheese platter for the little one, and we'll put out some salted meats and stuff like that, just for snacking."
Well, you get that ready. I'm going down to the workshop.
And your dad immediately starts to body block you. No. Hold it right there, kid. You do not want to see what's down there.
Why?
It's a bit of a mess.
Like I care.
No, it's
Should I go?
it's a bit of a mess. I'd prefer if you stay up here.
I can
I'll-
deal with
I'll
it.
go.
No, I don't think you can.
I can deal with it.
Okay. And roll a persuasion check for me.
18.
Okay, if you insist. You're not going to be happy, just saying.
I can manage.
All right, and he'll follow you down the stairs.
Can I follow them?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
As you guys are walking down, Zane, as soon as you get to the entrance, you know this entrance fairly well, but the door is different. Instead of being just a standard metal door that your dad installed to make sure that if there's any explosions down there, it wouldn't, set the house on fire. He installed, instead of being metal, it now looks kind of like a vault door, like giant lock on the side of it, and it's a giant circular, looks like a bank vault.
You want to open it for me? Is it open? I assume it's not.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that. And you'll go to see him open it, and as he pops in he takes a key, twists it, and then turns. And the door swings open, and as it swings open, oh my god, dog. It is getting late. You'll see it'll look like the normal workshop. Hold on, let me yell at him to stop barking real quick.
Okay.
Okay, he's someone, I think some just pulled up outside, out to the neighbors, but you'll immediately notice that the workshop looks normal as you peek inside. Although what isn't normal is a bright green laser beam that is flying towards your face as soon as your dad opens up the door. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, both you and Ori and your dad.
Ooh.
19.
Okay.
11.
Ori, it's a bit you're following up behind, so it's a little bit harder to see as you come up behind, and you attempt, as you see Zane, and you are a little too late on the draw, and you kind of take.
Would have.
I've got the
Would-
cheese platter.
The cheese platter, yeah. Okay. You go to duck, but because you're still a little bit up on the stairs behind him, you go to duck and you take the laser straight in the chest. Let's see.
Fucking laser.
Yep, it is a weaponized laser system. Welcome to Ebrax.
2-ish.
You take that's not bad. You take 11 points of radiant damage as it smacks you in the chest, and immediately Malleus is like, "Shit! This is why I said not go down here." And immediately Malleus will pull out his wand and point right at Zane, you notice the thing that's shooting this laser. It is your automaton that you have built. And he will immediately cast Power Word Stun on this automaton and hit it right in the heart core. Actually, I need to make a dexterity saving throw to see if it hits. It fails completely, and your dad stuns it, and it just locks up immediately. But
I run up and deactivate it.
as you run up to deactivate it, you realize that its legs are missing. Its left arm is missing, and its head looks a lot more crooked in the neck socket than you're used to.
Have you been stripping my Warforge for parts?
No, just trying to improve it. I was bored. Shut it off.
I ripped the heart core from it.
You pop it off, no problem. And immediately the laser deactivates. You see, look at the heart core. Make an Arcana check.
16.
16. You immediately notice with this heart core that it is a significantly more vibrant than you last left it. Instead of being a dim, like pinkish heart, it is now a bright blood red color of the heart emblem that you see on the center of it. And he's just like, I was sort of like messing around with things, and he was just sitting there and not really doing anything, and all of my creations are doing something right now, and he was really the only option.
It's fine. You can leave him alone.
But he's so fun to work on.
I know. I built him.
Okay, I suppose we could put him back together. A little father-son bonding moment, fixing something I broke.
Yeah, if we could get him back to normal, that would be great.
Yeah, just so you're aware, you may have to imbue your life force into that heartstone again. And as he'll kind of like quietly like look at you.
I can.
Okay. Well, you know the deets. You know how this sucks.
Sure does.
As you are you going to imbue your life force into this heartstone?
Yeah.
Or this heart core? As you do that, go ahead and roll a hit die for me.
Oh, one of my hit die?
One of your hit die, yeah.
That's not great. 3?
3. Okay. Now I need to roll a d4. So, okay. I only rolled a 3. For the next, we're going to call it 3 sessions. Your max hit points has dropped by 9. It's the equation to 1 week, roughly. Is how these heart cores work. If you would like to imbue your life force in order to do the thing that you want it to do, to function in the way that you want, these will come back to you. I'm gonna say, well, a week. So, yeah, I'll say we'll go with 2 sessions. So for 2 sessions, your HP is dropped by 9 total HP.
All right.
You will also have, for today and tomorrow in game, you will have to roll with disadvantage on any strength or dexterity checks or saves.
Okay.
Because this is a very draining process. It's a very quick process, but it's like getting hit by it's like taking a bunch of sleeping pills all at once and then expecting to be able to fight and function afterwards.
Yeah. Or he's gonna see me do it and just kind of like kneel over right as soon as I'm done. I'm just like, fuck.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit draining. Oh, and Ori, I'm sorry, that thing sucks. Do I know any healing? Well, I guess this will have to do, and he'll cast Healing Word on Ori, to try to give you some pity HP, which is a D4, and he'll cast that second. Or no, it's a cantrip. No, it's first level. So,
First level.
that's plus a spell casting. So, you're revived exactly 11 HP.
Yo, nice.
I rolled 2 1s. That sucked. But immediately when you walk down here, where you have definitely never seen a workshop like this before. There's all sort.
I've ever seen a workshop.
Yeah, like you've maybe seen like blacksmith shops and stuff like that, but you've never seen this. And there's Warforge parts sitting all around. There's random guns like flintlock pistols that are sitting about, taken apart. There's random like one of the arms from the Valkyrie Warforge that you fought. You can see it's like clearly one of the axes that was attached to one of the arms of the Valkyrie. It's low light in here, but you do see the forge, which is this massive, like, clay bricked oven that it's just massive, and it's constantly glowing an inferno type orangey red yellow fire going on. Zane, you would know that this furnace never extinguishes.
Yeah.
So, Zane,
Yeah.
what can you do with my weapons?
I can probably make them a little bit sharper for you. Give them a little bit more oomph.
You make them like how sharper?
I don't know. That's DM discretion, I suppose.
Above table, what does that mean?
That means you would. So it depends. Zane, you would need. It would depend on the
I've got
rule.
the tools.
I know you have the tools, but it would depend on the roll. So
Okay.
I would say 10 or lower, and it's a failed attempt.
Okay.
10 or
What would a-
10
what
to
if-
10 to 15 would give you a +1 to whatever weapon you're attempting to enhance, and if you roll a 15 to 19, it would get a +1 and another hit die.
Oh, holy shit!
I'll try that.
Hold on. No,
What you want it on?
With failure, what does that have any consequences?
failure. If it's a natural 1, it breaks.
Fuck! Holy
You want me
if
to
it's-
work on your axe?
So
We have a
actually,
bard.
I'm
Where's our bard?
No, I
Um,
have Flash of Genius, so
I'm
worst
looking.
comes to worst,
Actually,
I
sorry,
add 5.
sorry. I'm looking at my I'm looking at my table. I lied about the 15 and 19. 15 and 19 grants it a +2 to hit. Natural 20 gives it a +2 and another hit dice.
Okay.
That's what it was. So it's really great value if you do it right.
Good
But if you
anyway.
roll a natural 1, that weapon is broken.
Okay. What do you want me to work on, bud?
A little scary.
Got to be risk reward in some of these things.
Just don't roll a nat 1. I
Yeah, but
swear
what
to God.
weapon?
Or we'll let's start with the big one first. We'll get hell handle the glaive.
I'm gonna hate my life. You rolled nat 20.
Ooh, no, but that's not terrible. It's I'm counting in my head. 18.
18. Ori, you can go ahead and add to your glaive that another +2
+2
to hit.
hit.
So instead of
Okay.
your plus, what is it, 11 to hit?
Uh-huh.
It'll be a +13 to hit weapon.
Let me change that.
That
I also need
that
I
being
also need to take a swing at fixing Thaddeus's rapier.
that being said, with um, with weapons, you can only work on them. I'm gonna say, well, it is DM's discretion. I'm gonna say you can only work on them. We'll
I would
go
assume.
once a level up. We'll go for weapons.
That's fair. I'm gonna attempt to fix Thaddeus's rapier.
Okay. Speaking of Thaddeus, Todd, are you asleep?
No, I'm a.
Okay. I just want to make sure you weren't dozing off there.
Just a roll to get it fixed. Because Thaddeus was being a
10
bit rude. I'm not attempting to enhance it at
all right, 10 or higher, and you fix it. It's child's play to fix a sword.
Yeah, that's more than enough. 22.
22? Yeah, you're good.
Um,
You're able to fix it pretty easily. It doesn't take much time, maybe half an hour. Although to sharpen and enhance Ori's glaive, it takes a couple hours.
That's fine.
can you do the axe too? Or
I mean, we're getting into close to nighttime. So
Tomorrow?
that's at Zane's discretion. I'm gonna say, limit it to one.
One enhance a day.
One enhance a day, and the weapon can only be enhanced once per level. And I'm gonna say that if you can do a second one, the fixing is not an enhancing. That's just you fixing his sword. But if you do more than one enhancement a day, it's one level of exhaustion.
Well, hell no.
It's
well, you're about to sleep.
so yeah. If he goes to sleep and wakes up tomorrow morning and enhances your axe, you could try that.
Well, if he does another enhancement, then goes to sleep.
True.
That is true, but I'm gonna say, well,
Like, I mean, it is
I'm
time wise,
already-
it's still pretty instant.
you're
He just
right. I was going to
doesn't-
say he's already pretty weak because of the hardcore.
Ori's like, fix my weapons, you bastard.
Roy's gonna ask for his axe. Can you add special abilities to this?
Above table. Zachary, how does that work?
So it would be the same.
Okay.
And for your sake, for the
'Cause
weapon,
I have something in mind.
I'd money cost it too. I'd throw down.
so if you're trying, it depends if you're trying to affect the magical attributions of a weapon, you would need to take it to an enchanter, an enchantress. If you're trying to make the actual physical attack of the weapon deadlier, Zane's your guy.
Could Zane? Cause I want a recall ability for the axe.
That would be an
Right.
enchantment.
Okay.
Yeah, and Zane's not,
Not
to
that
my
good.
knowledge, is not an enchanter of weapons yet. I think
If
he
you
can
put-
be,
And
but
you
not
put
yet.
a rocket on it, like a little jetpack for it to come back. Just kidding. Ooh, a rocket axe. That'd be cool. That's so sick.
I don't know about weapon enchanting. I can do a lot of weird enchantments, but
Zane, let me give you a name. It's called Elon Musk. He can help you.
Put like
thing
a
is, you're
rocket.
not down here.
You put like a rocket booster on my axe so it hits harder.
Oh my god.
Malice is like, wait, hold up.
That's a fucking cool idea.
That sounds awesome. I
Can you do that?
mean, I could try.
Is he actually gonna try?
No, he's not.
Okay, that'd be sick. That'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
But oh, I'm gonna hand. We'll call it good there on the weapon stuff today, Ori. I will attempt to do something for you, axe-wise, tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I guess just same thing.
Yeah, we'll give it a good rub tomorrow. I've got to get this back to Thaddeus. I'm not sure if he deserves it today.
Wow.
You're not down here. You didn't hear that.
At this point, all of
My
you
fault
are
Your mother was a bitch.
you're quietly sitting in the sitting room with that same mother with an apron on cooking you food. So I would at your own discretion.
I eat slowly and cautiously.
Oh, she wouldn't poison you. You're Zane considers you a friend, although she would
My lady Zane's mother. Would you like a sip of this?
Don't even try it.
as they're walking up the stairs. Malleus is gonna kind of like walk up and be like, "Oh man, that was yeah, I saw Zane do some things. I worked on it, honey. Where's his gun?" And immediately, Zemine will be like, "Dear, I told you where it was. Did you not get it earlier today?"
Since she hasn't had it in quite a while.
Malleus will look at you dead in the eyes. Thaddeus, you're in my home.
Yes.
And he'll do like the whole like fingers to eyes pointing at you type deal. And he's like, wait, where did I put? Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. And you'll see him pull a bag of holding off of his side, and he'll pull out a pistol. Zane, you've never seen this type of gun before. This is a pepper box.
Oh.
This is a 5-shot revolving pistol.
Hog.
And you look at it, and it is finely engraved. You know that this is the work of your mother, because your mother is very good at metalworking. And your father's just like, I enchanted it myself. By enchanting, I mean placed a shiny little magic stone in there and clamped it down while your mother did the rest of the work. But here,
Let's go.
this is yours. This is, well, it needs a name. Right, I've just been kind of calling it a revolver. I don't know. You can call it whatever you want, really. It needs a name.
Oh, okay.
You can think about it. You don't need to worry about it now. Side note for you, Magic. This has the capability of firing multiple shots in one turn. You can
Love that.
You can fire 5 times in one turn.
What does it use?
And the hammer.
It is it uses regular ammunition, packed ammunition.
Dex int. What?
Oh, it is a dexterity weapon, and each shot does 1d4.
1d.
It's basically like magic missile except gun. And it's a dex weapon. And are you proficient in firearms yet?
I sure am.
Okay, so you can add your dex modifier to your attack rolls. This is probably similar to like a 38 special or like a 9mm or something along those lines. Like it's not like going to pack a huge punch, but it is a gun that shoots multiple times that you could reload. It is a bonus. It is a bonus action to reload.
Yeah. I have a repeating shot.
Oh my god.
Hey Zach, you love the name?
Do I love the name?
Did it pop up? Oh my god. I don't think it did.
A repeating vaginal fart.
There it goes.
Blap. Oh no.
Gotta love it.
Its name is Blap Blap. Yes. And then also
I stepped away for a second, and then my headset went out, so I did not hear anything. And I come back to a natural 20 on a weapon named Blap Blap.
So okay,
you're welcome. That's my new gun.
So what you missed is Zane's father Malleus pulls out this gun.
It's a 5-shot revolver.
It's a 5-shot revolver that you can shoot 5 times in one action. And
is that muted intentionally here? Or...
Oh,
I think you did.
God damn it! Okay. Sorry, dog was being a shit. It is a 5-action. It's a 5-shot revolver. That he is named Blap Blap. That he can shoot 5 times in one action.
Technically, since I don't have to reload with a repeating shot, I can fire up to 10 with extra attack.
So so it shoots regular old packed bullets, but it only does 1d4 per shot. So
Hypothetically, if I was to cast Magic Stone on one of the bullets,
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Actually, fun fact, I have an enchantment that would work on this because it's not enchanted.
So Corgan just typed the exact same thing I had in mind for if you crit. If you so it's not official, but I'm going to use it because Corgan said it, and I love it.
That'd be sick.
If you crit, it shoots all 5 at the same time.
That would be dope.
Giving you the hit.
What's its chance of impregnancy?
No, I could do this to it if you
0.
want to have some real fun.
Do what?
I could make it a radiant weapon.
Well, it already does. So the damage it does is bludgeoning, but I'll send you the full details. But according to
Zach,
what
I can enchant it to be radiant weapon as a infusion.
right, it's already enchanted to do fire damage. Upon if you do 5 successful hits, the bullets explode inside the victim. I wrote down inside. Inside the creature or target, dealing 2 more d6 of fire damage.
Oh no, that's all fine and dandy, but I can add this to it because it's an infusion.
Did I call you Ted Cruz?
But if it's a crit fail, will all of them go off uncontrolled? No, technically, if it's a crit fail, a natural 1 jams the gun, and it would take an action to unjam it.
Because I already have this infusion. Do you want to know what it does?
What's up?
This magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While holding it, the wielder can take a bonus action to cause it to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. The wielder can extinguish light as a bonus action. The weapon has 4 charges. As a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack, the wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn, unless the attacker succeeds on a con save throw against my spell save DC, and I gain 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
So your melee weapon does necrotic, and your ranged weapon does radiant.
And blinds people if I get attacked.
People.
Yeah.
That sounds about right for a tiefling. So yeah, cool. But anyways, your dad will kind of like walk up and look around, kind of do a head count. Out of all of you, can do let me see here. Since you're traveling with my son and most of you have been gracious and easy to deal with, I'm going to say you, Vaten. What is your prefer? Are you a magic user? Are you do you use martial weapons? What is your profession?
I will hold out my spear, but say this one primarily uses magics.
Interesting. Do you?
And I will produce them into my hand.
Nice. Do you want? I have something for you. And he will immediately like run around the corner. And you'll start hearing metal clanking around the corner. Zane, you will know that the corner around, so there's where you guys are, you walk in, there's a stairs in front of you, there's a stairs to the left that go down into the workshop. To your right is where you guys are at, which is the sitting room / dinner area. The entryway, the corner that is next to the stairway, it was bare when you walked in. Zane, you are aware that your dad has placed a pocket dimension in the wall for easy storage, and you'll hear basically he enchanted a bag of holding to be inside of a wall, and he could open it whenever he wants.
Amazing.
So you start hearing clanking and metal clanking and like wood being thrown on the ground. He's like, aha! This is what I wanted. And he walks up to you, Vata, and he's like, I know you're a magic user, but this will fit you. And as you look at it, it looks like a harpoon. Except it's shaped like a spear, but you see that the tip of the spear are like mechanical, and it's like forms itself into a broadhead like a harpoon, but they're mechanical, so they can go in and out. And immediately he hands it to you, and he's like, "All right, you're gonna have to be careful." Well, he goes to hand it. He's like, "Wait, you gotta be careful." And he's like, "You see this button?" And you'll see like this little push of a wooden button on the side of it, and he'll push it, and immediately the spear will go from its like 5-ish foot length to about 9 feet, and extend way out. And he's like, "This was a mistake, but I think it will suit you. Do you want it? It's all yours. I don't need it."
Vaten will smile and say, there are many amongst this one's old tribe that would call this one a mistake. This one likes mistakes.
Well, I think you two would be a perfect match then. It is all yours then.
May I ask-
Sure.
May I ask a favor?
Sure.
I will take my spear, and I do want to kind of for background. This has kind of been the thing the entire time. Vaten's spear has always been like a symbol of his old tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the spear head looks like a fire blackened leaf with the veins of the leaf kind of still shining the straight color of the steel.
Okay.
I would like to hand it to Malleus
Okay.
and say, this one has found a new tribe. Can you destroy this?
Are you sure?
Yes.
I can certainly do that. And he'll grab it. He's like, "Do you want to watch it be destroyed? Or do you just want me to dispose of it?"
Very much so.
He will grab it, and he'll look at all of you. He'd be like, "Honey, you might need to grab like a bucket of water or something, or if you have any water spells available to you at this moment, or if anybody has any water spells to you at this moment, this is gonna get loud." And he's going to grab it, and he's going to, in his hand, you're gonna see the wood of your spear start to crackle and smoke, and in his hands you're gonna see you're gonna close his eyes, and the spear is going to start to glow. The metal, the tip is gonna start to glow, and then a small sphere of fire starts to grow out of your spear, the center of your spear, and it keeps growing and growing. Eventually it starts to look like a really tiny little sun, and you're gonna watch this sun expand to the point where it's like taking up Malleus's whole torso, and then it's gonna collapse in on itself, and your entire spear is going to turn to dust as it collapses in on itself. And you're gonna hear just a big old boom, like thunderclap, right in the center, and it's deafening. But your spear is going to fall apart, and the only thing that's left, the only reason he didn't destroy it, is the spearhead. And he looks at the spearhead. I understand this is probably more of the signification or the significance of the spear. How would you feel if I melted this down and maybe made I don't know, something to carve up cattle with, livestock, maybe, something that would give it a nice home, but not in an honorable way, more of a, eventually it's going to blunt up and pit, or do you just want me to melt it right here?
This one does not want that spearhead.
Very well. And he will cast heat metal on it, and it'll immediately just fall into beads of metal down onto the ground. And he'll be like, "Oh, water. Anybody know water spells at all?
Create water.
Cool, thanks." And
Create water. Yep.
and it'll because you'll start to see the wooden floors start to like slowly start to smoke as he did that. But yeah, your spear is now gone. And he hands you this one. He's like, "Well, here's to making new family. As for the rest of you, I'm going to do some digging, and I will probably have some sort of gadget, weapon, and or magical item I can give you by the time you leave. But it is getting late, and I need to wake up early tomorrow. So, everyone, it was lovely meeting you. And I am going to hit the hay. I assume Fudge will show you around upstairs whenever the time is ready. But have a wonderful night, and I will see you later. And you will see him, Zaner used to him doing this, and go to bed. But we're now getting into the nighttime, and you are all eventually fed dinner and eventually shown to your quarters. The beds are very well made. Ori, you notice that your bed is significantly larger than everyone else's, and it, instead of being on a wooden frame, it is absolutely on a metal one. And
Soft.
it is a nice, soft yet firm mattress. The pillows are big and fluffy. It's very comfortable, very nice rest for all of you. Zane, you wander off to your own room and sleep in your bed for the first time in a couple months. And as we all go to bed tonight, you all are having a long rest, and we will go ahead and end it for tonight. And we will see what Malleus makes for the rest of you, as he's quote unquote going to bed.
Rocket X.
But you're joking, but you sparked his creativity the second you said that.
If I get a fucking Rocket X, I'm not gonna ask for anything else. I'm good.
Maybe. But anyways, thanks for playing. I will be right back. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a pleasure. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end before the 3-hour mark tonight, but that's fine. It's I'm getting, as you can see, I'm getting significantly sweatier because my room is like, I guarantee you, my room's every bit of like 85 degrees right now. It's fucking hot in here. But I am gonna go take the dog out, and I want to check in on some football scores and go relax. So everyone, have a wonderful night. And yeah, it's fucking hot in here, dude. But have a wonderful night. I will catch you guys next Sunday. Just a heads up, and I'll be making more announcements later. There will be no stream 3 weeks from now. This will be February 26th, as I will not be home at all. I will be in Texas, going to a wedding. So, until then, we still have like 2-3 weeks of episodes, but then I will be taking a 1 week break, but then we'll be right back at it with more story, and we'll see where we're at by then. But anyways, have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys later. If you want to check out the TimeToRole.com, that'd be great. And I will catch you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.